on Twitch. I can't promise this thing's gonna work. I had some issues with it lately, but I got a new setup here, which I will probably show in a little bit once I get some people watching. Yeah, and hopefully this thing will stay if my connection works out. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do today is go ahead and move some posts inside the building there. I'm setting up 4 posts and 3 beams. So tonight I'm going to at least start by setting up the posts. What I'm going to do is basically move them in there, set them up where they're supposed to go, tilt them up, and then I'll have some like braces on them that I'll screw in just to kind of hold them in place, hold them upright, so that later, once they're all up, I'm going to go in probably with the help of a neighbor, but if it's just me, with the help of some tools, and lift these 8x12 beams up on top of these posts. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how well it works. The post won't be a problem. The beams will be tough, but you know, sure it'll work. So, anyways, hope y'all having a good Saturday evening, and hopefully this connection doesn't fail me, and hopefully this setup works. This setup is nice now. I got a nice, much better setup here. So I'll start using this regardless. If I don't work it out on Twitch, I'll start doing it on YouTube. But anyways, all right, thanks for watching. Yeah. Some light on the other side there. So how I'm going to do it is I'm basically going to go ahead and move the posts in first, and then once I have them all inside, I'll probably move the camera inside and then start actually setting them up, and you get a better view in there of what's actually going on. So but for now, I'll just keep it out here. It's going to get dark very soon. It's only about 4:30 and it's freaking sunset, you know. These days are short, and it's like by 7 o'clock it feels like, you know, practically 10 or 11 or something. All right, I'm gonna move the camera real quick so you can get a better view of me actually moving the posts inside there. Let me unplug it while I move it now. This setup is so much nicer than what I had. Oh, shit. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hell yeah. Oh, it's so much better. There we go. I gotta be careful. Heavy. That's some deadlift, functional strength there. All right, so I'm gonna set 2 inside there, movement a little bit, then get the other 2. 9 foot 8.5 on the outsides, and the other two in the middle. Okay. Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see the chat here. I'll try to get to it as much as I can. Canada, no, I'm in Montana. ASMR, my voice probably not. No. Yeah, maybe I'll grab a radio, put on some like local college station or something, and who knows. Anyways, yeah. Well, where are you from? And also, please let me know in chat if the audio's bad, if the camera's stream's kind of laggy, etc. Please let me know, because I'm still trying to get the stuff worked out. And how long will the build take? God, I mean, it'll be done sometime next year. You know, I'm hoping to have it dried in at some point this winter, which means to have the the rest of the sheathing, have the roof and everything. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Let me go ahead and move these other two in here. Go ahead and respond back. Like I said, I'll try to check it, at least every 10-15 minutes or so. But I'm also going to try to get some work done too, not fool around too much. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Well, oh, Christ. Damn. That's all right. Well, I'm going to go and move the camera inside there so we can get a little bit better view. Come on now. What's this thing doing? There we go. Yeah, just so I can start, I'm gonna start working inside there, so I'm gonna move the camera in. This setup is so much nicer. Previously I had it on like a damn music stand. Hey, there we go. How about that? Damn, that looks so good. All right, well, bear with me for a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my light set up so you get a little bit better, better view in here. Just working it out for the first time. I got this new setup. Let me show you. It's actually pretty nice. Whew, damn, almost dropped it. That's what I got it set up on now. How about that, huh? I just like this little clip. It's, you know, it's pretty good. Previously, like I said, I had it on like a music stand with like a little zip tie, and it was pretty crappy. That's better. If I can get this the goddamn stream to stay on, honestly, that's been my biggest problem. And if I can not totally obscure the camera every 5 seconds like that. Be a little better. There we go. Cool. All right. Now, so I'm going to move some lights around. Long time ago.
time ago. On this killing floor. Doom, 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 Blues right down my back. Let's see, that's probably pretty good. Pretty fucking bright in my face, so. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I can plug it into. There we go. Oh, that's stupid. Shouldn't fucking do that. Sleep last night. All my money, take my money, give it to another man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to set these up. Probably start with that far one and then work my way back over here. And for now, what I'm gonna do is basically get them upright. I'll have some like braces screwed into them, and then I'll have those, I guess, just screwed into the floor. And I'll probably measure it to make sure I can get it pretty straight up and down, and then I'll screw it into the floor. So once I have these posts up, I'm gonna have 4 posts in here, 2 on the outsides, 2 in the middle. So once I have those up, I'm gonna go in and put these 8x12 beams on top of them like that. And that'll be interesting. This will be interesting too, but you know, that is going to be that's gonna be tough. Those are pretty heavy. So. Here. Down on this killing floor. All right, I'm gonna go grab the battery for this thing, and I will be right back. Still be loving you. Mountains crumble to the sea. There would still be you and me. Kind of woman in my heart. Alright, had to go get my battery. I'm going to be using this to basically drill some of these braces you see up here holding the walls. I'm going to do the same thing with these posts. Basically, just since they're going to be, it's just going to be a lone post like standing straight up and down, I'm going to want those things on the sides of it, basically holding it upright so that it doesn't, you know, a breeze doesn't blow it over. And then eventually, once I get those beams on top of them, I'll have some, you know, I'll have a wall in the middle that's going to have some shear strength. They're going to have like some like knee braces or something, have some shear strength. So eventually they'll be good. But for now, I'm going to have to brace and have to do something with them. So I'm going to fix up some lights here right quick. Try to get this set up going. Okay, let's see here. Move out of the way, this damn thing. We're getting there. Okay. Anyways, getting it sorted out. All right. get some 2x4s to brace these posts with. I got a lot lying around. Okay, so first thing I'll do is get this, I have this like, you might see it here, kind of a ratchet strap that I had running the length of the thing. And I did that originally because I had to pull in like these wall sections. So the outsides are real rigid because I have this shear strength on here because of this OSB sheathing that I have. So the corners aren't going to move. And the middles, they're not going to move like this wall here. This wouldn't move like this direction anymore. With all that plywood on there, it's not going to move in that direction. But that middle, it can move kind of in and out still a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And these walls too, even though they're a little bit shorter than 20 feet, they can move a little bit in and out. So when I was measuring for where these posts and beams are going to be set up, I measured from one length to the other, and it should have been 30 feet, and it was like 30 foot, an inch and a half or something like that. So basically those middles were out a little bit. So what I did is I ran some line and a ratchet strap, and then basically pulled those sections in right in the middle, and then I braced it after I pulled them in. So now I'm gonna take that ratchet strap off because now I've already braced it. Should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't, snap back out. I mean, like I said, it's got the braces in there. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's loose. Yeah, it's good. Good sign. Yeah, so it wasn't tight anymore, so that's good. Solo build. Yeah, solo build. I shouldn't say that. I have had a lot of help, from neighbors, friends. I hired a guy to help me with the concrete. And, yeah, cool. Well, it's, like I said, had help from friends and neighbors, hired a guy to help me with concrete, hired someone to do the excavation, hired a guy to put in the septic, certain things like that. And then further down the line, there will be other things that I hire people to do. But all in all, it's a quote unquote solo build. I don't have I'm like the general contractor, but But anyways, yeah. So thanks for watching, you guys. Yeah, I'll try to stream as much as I can until the house is done, you know. And I kind of intercepted it about halfway. You know, you guys, I obviously wasn't streaming early on when I was doing like the foundation and all that stuff. But right now, basically, I'll tell you. So today, what I'm doing here is I have these posts and beams that I was cutting kind of recently over the past few streams. I'm going to set up the posts tonight. So I'm going to stand them up and then brace them. And then once I have all 4 of those posts up, probably, well, as soon as I can, I'm going to try to get those beams on top of there. I probably need the help of a neighbor. If I might try to do it myself with some wall jacks, but they're 8x12. They're pretty heavy. So we'll see. But anyway, so for tonight, what I'm going to do is I need to take off some of this bracing that's in the way where these posts are going to go. And then I'm going to stand the posts up and brace them. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you all having a good Saturday evening. It feels a lot later. It's only like 5 o'clock, but it's practically dark here. It's crazy. Cool. Nice, good progress. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been it's been a long project, much longer and more expensive than I expected. Anyways, what I was just doing is I had to measure here. I wanted to make sure, because the other day I had rigged this thing up to kind of pull these walls in just a tiny bit. It was only like 1.5 inches longer than it should be, which it can be, because the outsides are rigid, but the middles can flex a little bit still. So I pulled them in and braced them, and I wanted to make sure that it was still what it should be, which is 30 feet, and it is. So we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start setting these things up. I might need to fool around with some bracing here real quick, but I'll be putting the posts up very soon. So thanks for watching. Yeah, I can do that. Cadillac, living, loving. So I was trying to think about how I'm going to do this, and what I'm going to do is basically stand up the post over there and then get a little quick clamp so that once I stand it up, I can just clamp it to one of those studs real quick, and that'll be a good way of holding it while I go then and put in the braces. And by the way, I know someone in here, Exmordia said a second ago, good progress. I know I said day 11 here in the title. This isn't the 11th day that I'm actually building the house. I want to make that perfectly clear. I've been building it since like last year, but yeah, it's just like day 11 I've been streaming the thing. So that would be extremely good progress for 10 days. I'd be very happy. But yeah, it's got a whole basement and everything. So. All right, well, I'm gonna grab a quick clamp here and then clamp that thing once I set it up, and then brace that. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Right on you, made me go right. No way, neighbor, so you better lay your money. All right, here we go. So let's see. I'm gonna push it up. Push it up. Prop it up. I'm gonna grab a sawhorse in here to like prop it up kind of halfway, just a little bit of extra security on the thing. Framework and all sold in 10 days. No, actually, the 10 days, by the way, I just mean like that's the 10th day I've been streaming the thing. Now, yeah, doing the framing, I didn't do the framing in 10 days either. Probably could have if I was working normal, solid 10 days. It would have been still pretty good for one person, but no, that was just the 10th day I've been streaming. I'm not too scared of these posts. They're only 8x8, but they're still pretty like hard to, you know, work with easily. It probably won't be an issue for me setting it up, but I don't want to get halfway up and then be in a bad spot and then have to like drop it or something, you know. There we go. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, look at that, huh? Ta-da! There we go. Really wasn't bad. It's not that heavy. The beams will be a different story. Those are 8 by 12. Yeah. But anyways, Extra so thank you for the compliment. But yeah, it's I probably should specify that a little better in the title, but it's more like Stream 11, you know. Are you into building? Do you work construction or done any of that stuff? I'll grab a drink here. I had someone come in here early on when I was streaming who had a little bit of experience too. I was like, don't be too critical on me. This is a little bit of a weird house. But if you do have experience, maybe I can bounce some stuff off you when I get in a jam. Concrete firewalls and new development. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, you probably know some different stuff about codes and all that I don't. Help built the shed though. Yeah, okay, right. That's basically, before I started this, I had barely any knowledge. I mean, I built a little cabin that I'm living in right now, which is like 12 by 16, rickety thing. Yeah, right. Well, that's kind of how a shed can be, you know, unless you're spending a lot of money on it, I guess, or taking a lot of time and everything. But yeah, that's basically before I started this project. I just built a little 12 by 16 cabin that I'm living in now, and that was how I learned doing this stuff, and then having friends come over and show me stuff and teach me stuff and everything. So I'm not like in construction. I'm not like, I mean, I know about framing, but I still have so much to learn about building. It's crazy. With the interior stuff, I barely know anything. When time comes for all that, it's going to be, I'll have really a lot to learn. But, you know, out here where I'm building in Montana, we don't actually have residential building permits, which is, I mean, kind of crazy for people to hear that. But so you don't have a building inspection for when you're in the county here, and so you still have to build it to code. You know, you're still supposed to build it to the residential building code, and as much as possible, I'm trying to do that. Rick, yeah, fun experience. Yeah, it's cool to build a shed. You know, it's cool to build anything. Like framing is pretty fun. That's actually the part that I like about this a lot is the framing. It's like good stuff. That and you know putting up the sheathing, it's like it's good. All the interior stuff, we'll see. You know, I still have barely done any of it. So. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put up these other ones here. Let's see, what do I want to do with that? I guess I could probably just put a strap around that thing out there and then just call it good for now. I'll leave that. I'll leave it. Alright, so the two in the middle are going to be a little bit different story here. I won't have like a stud to, you know, clamp them to. Well, I guess I'll probably just go ahead and. I think they're pretty sturdy. I think what I'll do is I'll put a ladder next to it, stand it up, and then clamp it to that, and that'll probably hold it up enough for me to actually. I'll want to brace those for sure as soon as I put them up. So let me go ahead and do that. I don't remember which one is which. These actually, the two in the middle are just slightly different. They're barely, but let's see here. That one sucks. Okay. That one's a long one, which is going west to east. Long one here, short one there. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Smooth. Huh? All right. Ooh. All good. The monolith. Shit. Oh shit. Close one. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to go get some put some braces on this thing, some 2x4 braces as soon as I can, because I want to leave it like that. Christ, worked. Yeah, well, I said in another stream, and it's kind of true. This thing might end up being like kind of a NASCAR type deal where it's not really that fun, but every once in a while you'll see some crazy shit happen. You almost did there. The thing almost fell over on me, but it's all right. Be a maze getting around in here. Christ. Ain't that long? I think so. When the time comes for us to put these beams up on top of these posts, I think just don't get too hurt, man. Thank you. I'll try not to. I've been all right so far. I haven't had anything too bad. But yeah, I think what let me adjust this light a little bit if I can. I need it. There we go. But Yeah, I think what's going to happen is once I go to put those beams up on top of these posts, I'm going to have to take some of the wall bracing out of here. It's just crazy. There's just too much. It's going to be like tripping over stuff, you know. For now, I think it'll be all right, but will I get these things up? But if I'm going to leave the brace on the post, I got to take them off the wall. There's just no room to move. All right. So what I did just real quick was just sawed the ends of those 2x4s. Exomordius probably knows about this, but I just sawed the end of those 2x4s just so I could get them kind of flush with the ground when I go to screw them in to brace the thing. So I had some spots marked on my floor for where these posts are going to go, and so now once I stood it up, I just took a look at the bottom and used the mallet to get it right into place where it should be. Now what I'm going to do is I have that one brace on it with one screw in there so it kind of swivels still, and I'm going to check the thing for level, and then I just need to get it close. It's not going to be like, I mean, as much as I can. The boards, excuse me, the posts are like, they're a little bit bowed, you know, not much, but if I get it right where it should be, it'll help me out a lot. So when I go to put those beams on there, it'll just be, you know, like much cleaner. So once I have it pretty much straight up and down, I'm gonna go ahead and screw that post in, or that brace in on the back side there. Too hot. Oh shit. Careful. It's a mess and too much crap. Alright, makes sense. Yeah. So it's got to go that way a little bit. Got to go to the south a little bit. It's not even fixed. It's still kind of freestanding right now. I just got the one screw in there, but it's it'll swivel. That brace will swivel a little bit. Probably use a mallet actually. That's pretty damn close, but I'm going to get it just a tiny bit more. I don't need to know. Just push it in. That's probably it. How about that? I'm going to call that there. I think that's pretty good. Okay. carefully. Cool, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. That's too big. I don't need one that big for this. Oh, maybe not. That's all right. Should put it on this side. Smarter.
so tired. Ugh. Jesus. Good God. Lord have mercy, this thing. Oh dear. There we go. I got so bad. I can already tell that's leaning. I have to get that one. But anyways, I was kind of walking this stable. Yeah, trying to. There's just so much crap around here. I was trying to move these boards in and out and stuff, and make sure the thing doesn't topple over. I try to be extra precautious, Since it's just me, it's like I don't want to get screwed up out here. Having a good Saturday night? I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing in, put the other one in, and then I'll work on the other two. So it's getting there. It's pretty good now, but it's not, the other direction is not totally level or plumb, whatever you call it. I knew it. The nice thing is that the one screw in there, so it allows it to swivel, but it keeps enough pressure on it to where it seems like if I kind of pull that brace to one side a little bit, it almost kind of, it doesn't come right back necessarily, It holds it just slightly. Yeah, see, like that. It's nice. Just got a little more to go. My baby. That is right on there. Baby, 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 baby.
braces. When I screwed that one in, it actually pushed it a little bit. You know, when I put the screw in there, it actually pushed the brace and pushed the thing just slightly. Not enough for me to be concerned about. Just enough. Man, kind of relaxing. Yeah, good, good. It's actually not too cold here. Fortunately, past like week or two, it was pretty damn cold, man. It was like, I didn't know if my phone would freeze up out here, honestly, when I doing the streams, but. Anyway, so yeah, so when I screwed that thing in, it pushed the brace, pushed the post a little bit, but like I said, not enough for me to be concerned about now. I'm trying to get it pretty on, and then when I get my, probably get my neighbor to help me out putting the beams up, then we'll have one person on the level, one person on the other thing, just make sure it's right on, you know. Or when I put the beams up, we'll see, once I get this other crap out of the way. All right, this one, here we go. By the way, I want to let you guys know, I've had, in the past, I've had some streams that shut off kind of randomly for whatever reason. I'm using the Twitch app on my mobile here to stream. So if it does, I'll start it up pretty much right away. I'll start it back up. But if it does drop out, I should catch it quickly and I'll start it back up. Hopefully not. It's been good. I think I've been going for, God, how long today? I don't know. At least probably an hour and a half. Maybe it's dark out. It just distorts perception of time. All right. It'd probably be a little more stable if I brought that like rolling scaffolding over here and propped the post up against that, but it's kind of crazy moving it around at this point with all the stuff in here. That'll do. Although that little quick clamp fell off in like 2 seconds last time I put it up on this thing. Hopefully that's fine. It's fine actually. Okay. Ta-da! There we go. How about it? Cool. So it turns out the things have actually been more stable standing upright than I expected they would. You know, if it was like it was kind of windy, I'd probably be a little more concerned, but yeah, they've been pretty good. By the way, X Mortius, I saw you said in chat it happened earlier. What are you talking about happened earlier? If the, I don't know if you mean the stream went out earlier or what. Hopefully not. I don't think it's been out today, fortunately. But I've had the past couple weeks, it's been happening a lot. But I think I got it sorted out now. It might have been just some connection issues. I had too much stuff using the Wi-Fi here. Now, that's interesting. Because oh, well, that's probably why, because I hadn't like leveled it yet. It's funny, it kind of aroused some suspicion there. I was looking up and I saw that the thing was a little bit further away from the line than the other one, but the reason being that it's a little bit I haven't put the braces on there yet. Okay. So what time it is? I'm like 6 o'clock. Damn. It's dark here. It's been dark. Feels late. I have to grab a drink in a second. Like a drink. Okay. Let's see now. Go ahead and I need to grab 2 more 2x4s to brace the thing. I'll be right back. Well, anyways, So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, brace this thing. For those of you who are maybe didn't catch it earlier, basically what's going on right now is I'm putting up these 4 posts inside here. I've already got 3 of them up. This third one I just put up, and I have yet to brace it. So what I'm going to do is basically put some 2x4s, one going one way, one going the other, to make sure that the thing's standing straight up and down. And once I have all 4 of these posts up, I'm going to go through and, probably with the help of a neighbor or with some tools and just a lot of time, put these 8x12 beams on top of them. And then, well, then I start working on this lower roof section, and then, you know, all kinds of stuff from there. So that'll be kind of an adventure, putting those 8x12 beams on. Don't think I'll do it tonight. Probably I'll put these up. Who knows? Maybe I'll measure them. I'll just probably, you know, string a line across here, make sure it's like level where I want it to be. I might bring them in here, see what it takes, see if I can start propping some up, see how easy it is to do. But my hunch is I won't really get anything done on it till tomorrow. But who knows? How adventurous I'm feeling. Anyways, thanks for watching, 4 viewers. Hope you're having a good Saturday night. Nice relaxing Saturday night. Hope you get a little break from the cold like we are here. Yeah, see, it's solid. It's not moving. It's good. The bottom will move a little still because I don't have the bottom fixed, but that really shouldn't be moving much. These are pretty long. I think I need that long for this thing. This is a good size right here. This is what I should really do for the rest of them. I think these are 16 foot. About 15 and a half. Right. I'm going to take this camera out a little bit, show you something real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these 2x4s to make good braces. Glad I got this good setup now. This is nice. I had this thing set up on like a music stand with the zip ties like earlier, and it kind of sucked. Now I can actually pull it out easy. All right, so basically there's like 2 ways that I would set these braces up. One is like this, where it's like
I put, that's actually not a good example, but something like this, where I put one on the ground and I screw that in, and then I have one that I screw or nail into it. And then the other way I did it, which I just did a second ago, was I cut the thing at an angle like that so that I could set it against the floor and then screw it right into the floor without having to screw with putting that second piece there. I've just done some one way, some the other way. Doesn't really matter. That's why I'm just cutting these 2x4s to do it like that now. If I had somebody over here, like one of my neighbors, he works construction and he helps me out with a lot of this stuff. And a lot of these things, like he'll just do the stuff that is always, the most time saving because he works so fast. I have to think about all this stuff because I'm basically so new to it. So for me, it's like I don't have a chance of working as fast as these guys do with this stuff. So, it's whatever. But yeah, if you find guys who actually work construction and do framing like as a job, there's a lot of the stuff that they would just fly through. They do it 5 times faster than I would. They could much quicker. They could make a mistake, fix the mistake, and then have it all done faster than I'll do it the first time, right? It's just, the guys who work on crews doing this stuff are really fast. For me, I'm still learning a lot of it, so I have to think things through like a few times. And I'll try to show you some of, the stuff that I'm doing, some of the stuff that I'm seeing, and explain it the way that I understand it. So anyways, got a few more viewers here. Again, hope you're having a good Saturday night, and glad I've never been in development that early stage. You know what? Yeah, messy workaround. Yeah, it is. With all the braces and stuff, it sucks. Like that kind of does. But soon enough, I won't need it. Once I get these posts and beams up and I get the posts and beams braced, I really don't think I'm going to need to have any braces in this direction at all. I might still have some that way with that long 30-foot wall there, the north wall. But I'm only just doing it in the case of like a big windstorm comes through. The thing's pretty rigid now. Once you get that sheathing on there, I'm sure you know this, once you get the sheathing on there, the building is pretty strong, especially the corners right now are pretty strong, but the middles of the walls still have a little bit of flex in and out. So in the case of a windstorm, that's kind of why I'm doing that. The early stages like this stuff, it's actually pretty fun, Again, like I said, out here we don't have residential building permits, so it's like it's a little bit Wild West, but I'm still trying to do things, by code. I have a lot of friends who know about the stuff, who work in the industry and everything, and I've read up on a lot of things, so it's still that way. But I don't have someone coming here to like inspect everything I do. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get back to it. For the last one, I'll probably move the camera out so you get a little bit wider angle here. What the hell? Let me scooch that up a little bit. A little bit better there. I think that's good. Okay.
Bring it on home. Bring it on home. Bring it on home. And on home. There we go. Actually, I realize it's probably smart for me to go ahead and put both of them in while I'm up there. And then, you know, level it after that. Easy there. You know, another thing is this building, the building size here, it's only 20 by 30. So all this bracing and stuff that I have around here, it's a lot worse, you know. There's a lot more of it for the small area that I have. So, you know, if it was a larger building, it'd probably be a little bit more manageable. Again, I should probably cut some of these down too. There's some of them that are sticking out further than they need to that I should just chop down so I can move around a little bit easier. I'll probably do that. Actually, after I get these up, that's not a bad idea. Just a second here. They say will be. Okay. Way. Pink moon, catch it. Oh, pink moon. Ding, ding, ding. I'm gonna move that to the other side. we go. Now let me go ahead and level this thing out a little bit. As soon as the cross beams are up, it'll get a lazy. Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll be happy about that. Yeah, like I said, actually probably what I'll do in a second here. Yeah, once I get on this last one, I'm going to move the camera over so it's a little bit wider shot so we can actually see what the hell's going on. And that could be moved down a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, after I get these up, I'm gonna fix some of these braces on this short north wall here, or south wall here. Excuse me, are a little bit they're a little bit long. I could probably just shorten them up. I want space where I can actually move my scaffolding through there, my rolling scaffolding, and there's really not enough space to do that. I'll tell you what, that's pretty damn close. That's like right on already. I like that. It's there. Sweet. The other direction. I figured it needed to come out this way a little bit. It's all right. Actually, nothing. I don't need that. I'm just gonna push it. Tell you what, that's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in there. Need to borrow a screw from somewhere else. Let's knock that thing out. Sweet. Cool, that's good for me. I like that. All right, now let me deal with some of these things over here. Let me get that out of the way so I have room to move my rolling scaffolding through there. Space on it. That's a little better. I like that. There we go. Alright, real quick what I'm going to do, go run inside, grab, I have a second battery, I run these sturdy enough. Yeah, that thing is. So, anyways, I'm going to go inside, run and grab a second battery so I can, you know, use both these things here. I don't have to keep swapping it out, and probably grab a little wine too. Anyway, so I'll probably be back in just a minute or so. Hope you all having a good Saturday night, enjoying the stream. Please let me know if if it's stream's laggy, if there's audio issues, or if you want me to like move the camera around, show you something else, let me know and I'll try to do it. And the second, what I'm going to do is actually take this thing and move the whole setup back to the other, somewhere back here, so we can actually see the post that I'm about to set right here. So I will be back in just a second here. Hold on. All right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you very much, Xmordius. All right. I'm gonna fix these braces up here real quick. That, if I can find the tool that it's going to. want to grab something real quick, a little tool. I'm kind of just trying this thing out. I haven't actually used it yet. I wanted to try it out real quick. It's like you use it to kind of measure an angle, and then you can recreate the angle on another board. Where the hell? Let's see if that's gonna work. Try that out. See if I can get that right the first time. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of figured into that. A little stupid. Yeah, that wasn't that smart. Worked really well, but I was cutting it. Of course, it was like that board was pinching against the saw when I was cutting it like that. I think the battery's fine. It was just, that happens like that. The bleed's probably good too. Worked perfectly though. Nice. Happy about that. All right. Good. All right. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and move this thing so you guys can see the post here off camera that I'm about to set. Move some of this crap out of the way. Probably gonna have to unplug it. It's okay. Oh yeah, it's unplugged anyways. Whee! All right. Yeah, I guess that's all right there. I'll move back a little bit. Then I'll angle the lights here so you can get a little bit better lighting on that side. How's that look? How's that look? Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging in there with me. So I move this thing around and fool with all this stuff. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to put the last post up. Now I'll probably brace the ones on the outside. Right now, all I have is a little quick clamp on them, but I'll probably actually brace them kind of like I did with the ones in the middle here. Well, of course. I put the braces for that post right where I'm going to need to actually, move the one that I'm on the outside up. But, I do a lot of shit like that. That's all right. It won't be a problem. They're not that heavy. So I'll be able to put it up there, no problem. But it's like, there's so much of that with the framing where it's like you block yourself off from a further step from something you do just, like that. But as I said, it's all right. I'll get the thing over there. I'll get it up. I've already done the other three. They haven't been that problematic. So, get that one up there. And then I'll actually put some braces in for that one too. Alrighty.
this now. I can't bring it from that side. I bring it from the other side. All right, that's fine. Just gonna move it around. There we go. That's what those deadlifts are for, you know? Okay. There we go. There. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this one up. I have these other stuff, you know, I'm trying to clear it out, make sure I have space, I don't trip over anything. They haven't really been a problem so far. The other ones, they've gone up pretty easy, so I'm not too worried. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. Okay, great. So that's all 4 of the posts that I need to put up. That post, I think that post is a little bit bowed, just the slightest bit. It's either that or the stud that it's up against is bowed, because I can see a little bit of gap at the top and a little gap at the bottom, but they're close together at the middle. So, you know, I'm not really too worried, honestly. I mean, I know that they're a little bit bowed, and that's just how it is. For the most part, not a problem. Most part, they're pretty straight. They're really strong. Because all this reclaimed lumber that I got, it's a lot of this old fir, and it's just like a lot of it's this grade 1 or grade 2 wood, and it's heavier, it's really strong, and doesn't split as much as, you know, if you go get a lot of this new like pine from the local lumber stores, it's just not nearly as good. So anyways, all right, well now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and brace these on the outside like the one I just put up. Since I got the camera here, I'll probably do that. And then I'll go back to the other side. So I'll get those a little bit more permanent. All right, cool. Yeesh. All right. Oh, okay. Looks like I got 0 viewers. That's too bad. Anyways, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably instead of... hold on a second. Yeah, so probably instead of putting up these braces like that, you know, like I was doing for the all these ones here in the middle, I'll probably on the outsides put like just a little 2x4 up against the post and then screw that thing into the studs. And I think that'll be a little bit better way of keeping it, first of all, upright, but also just, you know, keeping it level and not having so much crap right in the middle of the building space like I do with these two. All right. Let me see here. I might try something out. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. I'll start with that one on the back here out of frame. Glad the stream stayed on this long, honestly. In the past I've had so many freaking issues with the thing, but I think it's good now. Alright. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some food here real quick, and I will be right back. Let's see here. How do I actually type in chat? I don't know. Okay, well, either way. I'm gonna go plug this thing in, go grab some food, and I'll be back in a second. Here we go. Here we go. I like this. I got this on a clamp now. Like a pipe clamp, and I can move it around and attach it to anything. Try to get a tall angle up here. Just while I go get a little something to eat. Cool. Kind of like that angle. That's cool.
Damn it.